What's up guys, it's Raymond with another video. Are we soft? That's an actual question, that's the topic of today. Yesterday I was walking to the gym and I was asking myself, in London are we soft? By that I mean, are we weaker than other nations in facing adversity, and do we complain too much? For example, a lot of people in London say it's hard to get a job. Of course it's hard to get a job, but in other nations it might be even harder. But that's the main premise of this video, and I wanted to talk a little bit about roughly about circumstances in which can prove that we are soft in London to an extent. So I want to talk a bit about my own experiences as opposed to others, and then I'll talk a bit about other experiences in general in London. But recently I've been trying to find a job, and I've been in this situation a few times, and every single time I find myself looking for a job, one of the main excuses I have for holding back in terms of putting my full attention and energy into looking for a job, especially one that I might like in the long term, as opposed to a low minimum wage job or a low paying job, is it's hard to get a job. So it's not necessarily hard to get a job because well, lots of people have a job, as well as there's different markets that allow you to get a job. For example, online you can give in your CV into stores and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily as hard as I would say it is, like other people would say it is. So it's a lot easier now than it was way back in the day. There's a lot more platforms that allow you to apply for a job. So yeah, so that excuse is kind of invalid. Another example of which can prove that we are becoming softer in London is, let me think. Let's take public transport for example. We've had public transport for a number of years, over 200 years, and the more public transport becomes more sophisticated and more accessible, easily accessible, people walk less. And in contrast, the consequence of this is people start to have negative connotations towards walking. Like a 5-minute walk now or a 10-minute walk now would be almost incomprehensible to some people. I would consider myself an example, so that's why recently I've been walking to a lot of my destinations, especially the gym. So now that public transport is quite widely accessible and easily accessible, as compared to back in the day when it was way more expensive because it was less accessible, people are less willing to walk distances. For example, to the grocery store, it's easy to walk. Back in the day when there was less transport and when it was more expensive, people would walk, I don't know, 20 minutes to the nearest supermarket, which isn't that much time actually, and it's good exercise as well. But now people will take a bus, which costs them some money. So you can easily save money by walking, and also getting a little bit of exercise. And also, I don't know, listen to an audiobook or a podcast on the way. But now that public transport is becoming more accessible and less expensive, people want to. It's easier to take the option of the easier option, which is to take public transport. So these are just a few examples as to how you can consider Londoners to become more that are becoming more soft. By soft, I know that might not be the appropriate word to use. I think probably a better word that will be used is, you could use lazy, or more likely to take the easier option. So yeah, that's my description. So yeah, I hope you guys have liked this video. I know it's a bit short because I could have added more to it, but the next video will be a bit more detailed about what I'm explaining. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed already to this channel, please do so. I almost dropped my camera. Please do so, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.